When you're rolling.
Yep, you're rolling.
Hey, everybody. What show is this?
Welcome back.
Welcome to the Fishing Family Network. This is LKM Coast to Coast. My name is Lizard, and I'm your host on the West Coast.
And he's a rookie, so
I'm normally on the West Coast, but I am all the way here on the East Coast, and I'm going to throw it back to my host on the East Coast, Monster.
You're actually not throwing anything back. Folks, we appreciate you coming tonight. We are here on the East Coast doing LKM Coast to Coast here on Cape Cod. And we have a whole bunch of things to go over tonight. We have a huge reveal for the LKM Cup. We're actually filming with, and apologize for the quality of this YouTube feed. We're actually going to replace this. We're filming here with the network, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to replace this feed with our new feed from the network. So this show is actually going to be higher quality in about 2 weeks, but we're here.
Solid work, Sonny.
I had to get that through. But we're here right now with a whole bunch of Fishing Family members. We're doing a refilm of the pilot Hunting for Monsters, and we're going out fishing with a whole bunch of great folks. But we're going to do some interviews tonight. We have a whole bunch of people to introduce you to. We got some giveaways. We're excited to be here. And our first guest tonight, folks, is Barbara Harris, Bassing Gal on social media. Barbara.
Welcome, Barbara. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the
show.
From
Kentucky.
From Kentucky, absolutely. So Kentucky came out to Massachusetts.
Yes.
Awesome. You excited to be here?
I am so excited to be here.
All right.
15 hours on the road, and it is beautiful here. I'm super excited to be here. Super excited to go fishing tomorrow.
Oh, we're getting. I'm not sure if everybody knows, but we have a competition going on. We have 2 boats going out tomorrow. It's going to be Team Monster against Team Lizard. Now, Barbara, you're on Team Monster.
I am.
And we're going to win.
We are so going to win.
We're going to win.
You can just sleep in, Lizard.
It's been a long week, folks. We've been doing a lot behind the scenes to get this pilot episode filming tomorrow. A lot of moving gears and whatnot, but it's been a lot of fun. The people here are just great. Met some unbelievable people from the fishing family community, and it's just been going fun. Like the people that we deal with on social media are just as great in person as they are on social media.
Well,
except for this guy.
And it doesn't always work out that way on social media, and how you can have so many great people actually come and meet on Twitter and then come from all over the country and meet in person and get along and then create something like this is it's insanely great.
Yeah, for all you people out there in Twitter land and on Facebook and Instagram, you really finally get to figure out how psycho all of your friends on social media are.
Right, exactly. You're not a joke.
Only one in our group is
so
kind of a loose cannon.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but that's all right. We're working on it.
Rough crowd.
Barbara, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're from Kentucky. You're a professional woman bass angler.
Well, I have fished as a co-angler on the Women's Pro Bass Tour, the Lady Bass Anglers Association. I've been fishing with my dad since I was a kid. And then, I went to college and I went to grad school, all over the country. And now I live closer to my parents, and I'm very blessed to get to, fish tournaments with my dad still.
Your dad got you into fishing originally, and you're still fishing with him now.
Still fishing with him now, which I would not trade for the world.
Absolutely.
Just the stories that I get to hear, things that I would never know about my family if it wasn't for that extra time. And some of them I probably shouldn't know. But just that time is just great. And, but I still fish. I fish tournaments all the time. If anybody from the H&H Bass Club is listening, I love you guys. That is my hometown fishing club. And I actually missed our yearly picnic. It was on Saturday. And
you missed it to be out here?
I missed it to be out here.
Well worth it.
Hopefully it was well worth it.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far, so good. But you know, I fish with them all the time, and bass fishing, it is just my passion in life. You know, I know a lot of people know that I'm on disability, and if it was not for bass fishing, I would not have made it through that. So
Right. Absolutely.
I just love it.
I love fishing. Absolutely.
Yeah, love
You
it.
go after largemouth, smallmouth. What do you go after? What's your favorite species to go after?
You know, my favorite species to target is definitely largemouth. But my favorite fishing trip of the year is topwater, striper, freshwater in the fall.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That sounds like that sounds like a great time too. But now, have you ever gone saltwater fishing? Because that's what we're doing tomorrow.
I have never been on saltwater.
You've never been on the salt.
I've never been on saltwater.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, I'm so glad she's on. I'm so glad she's on Monsters team.
It's not gonna matter. It's
Because
not gonna matter.
I'm full of ringers on my team.
Yeah, I have unfortunately I've never been on that, but you know, I'm not worried, Lizard.
Not at all.
I'm not worried either. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. So, what are your expectations tomorrow, knowing that we're going to be out on the salt? Have you thought about it? I
have thought about it so much. And I, you know, honestly, I really have no idea what to expect.
So you didn't watch any videos. You didn't prepare yourself.
Hold on a minute.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
No.
Go
no.
Team Lizard.
No,
Go
no,
Team
no.
Lizard. Bass
Okay.
and Gal. Love
Hold
you.
on a minute. I just don't like to, you know, just jump ahead of myself.
Yeah, well, I prepped all my people.
I know that we're supposed to be here during prime time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Stripers are running.
Strippers are running.
I heard that. I did see that typo. With,
Yeah, if you go down in Hyannis,
There wasn't a typo.
there's clown cars full of them that come
that
out
wasn't
about
a
They're not a
typo.
typo,
So are the strippers before or after? The
9
Well.
p.m. Hyannis, down by the drunken clam. They're all out there.
Oh,
so I know that it's during prime time.
Mhm.
So I know that like with freshwater, we do top water, and I know that that's not what we're going to be doing.
Yep.
So I think that we're going to be, I'm assuming downrigging.
we're gonna be trolling tomorrow.
Trolling,
We're also gonna do some-
trolling, and we might do some off the bottom.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
it depends on your
Okay.
captain. I have Captain
Charles.
Charles.
Yep, Captain Charles tomorrow.
Yeah,
And
of course.
Go ahead. We have the Captain Jack
Captain
Attack.
Jack
Captain
Attack.
Don't
Jack.
tell him
Yeah.
our secrets.
Well,
Yeah,
I
so
know.
here's how it goes, folks.
we're
Since-
top water fishing.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's on the East Coast. He sets up the boats. He takes Captain Jack, thinking Captain Jack is where it's at, but I'm telling Captain Charles just fine. And then, of course, he takes all of the fisher people, everyone who's fished. My entire boat, as you see,
Oh goodness.
lacks fishing experience. And you know what?
Whatever.
I'm going to be just fine, folks, because I'm the Lizard and I've prepped all my people. They know what to expect. They know what to do, and we are going to crush Team Monster tomorrow. So
And we are not going to let that happen.
No.
yeah,
But
And that's 100% right. We're not going to let
We're
that
not
happen.
gonna let
He
that
doesn't
happen.
know the kind of preparations that we've put in. We put in the time, we put in the hours, we put in the sweat, tears, and blood, and we are going to be victorious.
You know what these are?
I'm just going to say it.
do you know what these are?
What is that?
hitchhiking,
Thumbs?
are you
These are thumbs.
going
And this
somewhere?
guy's not worried, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
God.
I'm not in the least bit worried about this. So
Oh boy.
Well, we aren't either. And you know, I couldn't be more excited. I've never been out on a charter boat. Like I hardly ever go to the beach because if I get a vacation, I'm not going to the beach. I'm going to a nice bass lake, and that's just the way that it is. So I'm excited to be included. I'm excited to be out with you guys. So
Absolutely. It's going to be fun.
whatever happens, happens. You know, hopefully the fishing is good. If it's not,
If it's not, we have great editors that are going to make us
Well,
great.
I can only
thank God. I
imagine.
wish they could get rid of this right here.
Yeah.
Can you talk to the editors about getting rid of this right here? This thing, this goblin
Well,
right here.
I can only imagine the fun that we will still have no matter what the fishing is. So like I said, I'm just super excited, and thank you guys for putting this on.
We're happy to have you.
I know that
we're very big on our female anglers, and we're very big on kids fishing. Very big on our vets fishing, and we want to make sure that everybody's included as we bring more attention to the industry,
to the
honestly,
sport,
to the sport, to the industry, because we believe that it has its place in society.
Sure.
And it doesn't matter what country you're in. It's important that we get our kids in the outdoors, and this is our spot. We're hunters, we're sportsmen, right? We're hunters, we're campers, we're fishermen, we're country music. We watch rodeos. We love to, catch and cook, things like that. So, there is a great big group of people that we get out there on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So we're happy to have you. Really are. Even though you're on Team Monster, I'm still happy to have you.
Well, I appreciate it. And I mean, and honestly, for everybody out there, they have done so much work, just these two, just to get all of this together. So thank you guys.
Oh no, absolutely. It was our pleasure.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, whatever.
Truth be told, he did nothing at all.
But
zero.
Competition is competition, but everybody still loves you. And we'll be friends after we come off the water.
After I beat you.
Barbara, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
We
have
thank
another
you
guest
for being a
in.
gracious loser. I really appreciate it.
We haven't washed yet.
Oh, no, we definitely have.
I'll see you in the morning, though.
You sure will. Absolutely. Get out there, get some drinks. We're going to have another guest coming in. Folks, this is Barbara Harris.
Barbara Harris is Bassin Gal. Yeah, Bassin Gal on Twitter. Do you have an Instagram or a Facebook?
I do.
Please tell the audience what you have.
My Twitter is just @BassingGal. It is the same for Instagram, and then it is just Barbara Harris for Facebook.
Absolutely.
So
nice,
easy to find me on social media, and I'm connected to everybody else that you're going to see after this. So I'm very, very easy to find.
Thank you so much, Barbara, for joining us. We appreciate it.
Nice. We appreciate you. Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you.
Everybody, Barbara Harris, Bassin Gal.
Thank you.
So there's a couple things we need to talk about. We got another guest coming here in a second. But what is the big thing that's going to happen? And the thing that people...
My God. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
It's under a cloak. It's under a hidden cloak right now, folks.
What is this thing?
This behind us is the LKM Cup, and we're going to be revealing that at the end of the show. But the LKM Cup is the newest and most prestigious trophy in the sport. It's going to be traveling the country. We're going to be traveling the country. We're going to be fishing with everyday anglers who want a chance to put their name on a perpetual cup and win a chance at glory. It's fishing for glory.
This cup, ladies and gentlemen, is all about the regular person wanting to have a chance to win something as incredible. This is the quintessential cup. This is going to eclipse the MLF. This is going to eclipse BASS. This is going to eclipse FLW. This is going to be the most coveted cup in the country, and everyone, any regular person who can't afford, doesn't have the time, whatever, we're going to come fish with you, and you have a chance to qualify to win the LKM
Cup.
Yeah,
the LKM Cup. So we're excited to reveal that a little bit later in the show. It's right here behind this black cloak, and we will be revealing it to our audience tonight. But next, we have another very special guest. You want to say?
Yes.
Let's introduce him.
Mr. and Mrs. Silo is here, everybody.
Ed
Silo.
Ed
and everybody knows Amanda Silo.
Amanda Silo.
How you doing?
Mr. Silo.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate
Take
you
a
having
seat. We are excited, folks. We have Ed Silo, causing trouble from Twitter.
Do you have any other social media besides Twitter?
No, I don't.
Okay. Amanda?
I do.
What do you have, Amanda?
I have Instagram, and it's the same Macy Lynn's mommy. And then my Facebook is Amanda Siler.
Nice.
Excellent.
Not Silo, Siler.
That's right.
Silo is a joke I came up with. So it's
Oh, he
Siler.
came up with the joke.
Well,
Unbelievable.
no.
Always coming up with
I
the
didn't
joke.
know what to call him. I said it wrong once,
Half a
and
dozen
then I
times.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
So eventually it caught on, and everybody was like, "Is that really his name? Is that how you say it?" No, it's not. How
That's
you
all
say it.
right.
But-
Siler.
Nobody can ever really say it right.
I don't
so
think
we're
I had a
used to it.
teacher growing up that got it right either.
Try having a name like Polchinski. Jesus.
Yeah, that would be tough. That would be tough. But Ed and Amanda, you guys are both here in Massachusetts right now.
Little chilly, man, but it's a nice place.
Yeah.
I like it.
And you're both from Ohio. How was
No, originally
No.
you guys are from Tennessee, right?
He is from Ohio.
he's from Ohio?
I'm
I was
from
actually
Tennessee.
born in Pennsylvania,
All right.
Okay.
but I lived there a very short time. My childhood was all in Ohio, so
All right.
Northeast.
Well, that's good.
And how'd you end up in Tennessee?
I moved. Just called my parents one day and said, "Find me a job." They lived there. And bam.
I saw this state called Tennessee, and they said there was some fish down there, so I'm just gonna.
I
I'm
love
gonna,
They got
I'm gonna
crappie
pack
like
up
this
the Packard.
Oh,
Oh!
it's the Brownie dog.
It's Brownie. Come here,
Hey.
Brownie.
This is also.
It's okay.
That's all right. Well,
We're
the dog
happy
made
to
it
have
into the
Brownie
room.
on the show. We're good.
Oh, my
We
goodness.
tried so hard to
Yeah.
keep her away.
Gotta
All
love
right, we got
Oh,
Brownie,
it.
folks.
We got Brownie here,
And
folks.
so you guys met in Tennessee. Are you a Tennessee? Is
All
Amanda a
right.
Tennessee girl?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I've lived in Tennessee my whole life.
Nice, except for now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we moved, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yep. We've been in Ohio for 2
To
years.
hire.
Back to the snow.
Back
Man,
to
it's you miss it if you ain't got it, man.
I bet.
Till you're back there for
I,
2
uh,
years.
I do got one goal
Yeah.
when it snows this winter. And I'm going to take my kayak sled riding.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
something. All right. So kayaking, sledding. All right. This is good stuff. Now you guys are here in Massachusetts to fish. On the
Not only
pilot
to fish,
episode.
to win the LKM Cup.
You're gonna fish that win the LKM Cup. Well, it's not on the block this time.
not
This is
the
actually a
LKM
different
Cup.
show, but
this is a different TV show.
he wants to take it home. Everybody
He
wants,
wants
to take it home.
He
I
really-
don't blame him. I don't blame him.
it's-
But, yeah, so you're gonna
Belongs
be-
in Ohio, yeah.
What's that? So you're gonna be on Team Lizard tomorrow.
Yes.
Now he's claiming that Team Lizard. Slap hands. Slap hands. Hey, high five me. I love it. So he's high five. High five. So he's
Yeah, I love how
claiming.
you make fun of my
I
guests.
love it.
I was very courteous to Bass and Gal, even though you didn't prep them.
He's
Yeah.
he's on
Not-
Team
not
Lizard.
at all, really.
And now Lizard is saying that his team's going to win.
My
I
team
just
is
have a
gonna rock.
question for you.
Mhm.
How much fishing experience on the salt water do you have?
Oh.
Oh, probably 7 times.
Seven
7
times.
times. Solid.
All right.
A
That's
solid 7.
That's a solid.
The
Secret
pier
7.
was over the water, so does that count as like being in sort of?
It does count.
Sure, we'll count it for Frank because he needs it to count.
But now I have a lot of experience in striper fishing. They just
Yeah,
saltwater.
Yeah.
freshwater stripers, something I haven't caught yet myself.
I was quite a big stripper fisherman when I was.
I bet you were.
Early in
I
my
bet you
life.
were. So,
Yeah.
what kind of fishing do you do, and where? I guess is that
Well,
out in Ohio.
I'm back in Ohio now.
Yep.
So walleye growing up as a kid was a big passion of mine. We don't have walleye where I'm at.
Yeah.
What we have are a hybrid called saugai. It's a cross between sauger and walleye.
Right.
They taste just as good. They're a totally different animal. They never leave the bottom. So I generally fish for them. If I can't fish for them, then I'm bass fishing somewhere or frog fishing.
Hey, you guys
I
went
caught
gigging.
one.
the
Oh,
other
I
day,
saw
right?
those
Yeah.
photos.
Yeah.
You
Those
were
were nice.
frogging out there.
Yeah, she said,
Gigging.
Jigging.
She said,
It's not
"Look at this
frog,
frog.
is it?
It's chasing my lure." And I thought, "Where?" So she showed it to me. It was huge.
Yep.
I had a crawfish on the end. So I was just messing with him. When I landed on his head, it got the claw in its mouth. And the next gulp, man, it just disappeared. And I pulled it up and the hook went through his mouth. So I caught me a frog.
You caught a frog.
Yeah.
Now, do you eat the frogs? A lot of people like those frogs.
They're in the freezer. We're going to eat them when we get back. But
Oh,
we,
yeah,
we
absolutely.
gigged 6.
Did you
My little
really?
girl missed 3, but she tried.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I met your little girl, Macy. She's
Yeah,
absolutely
Macy's-
beautiful. What a great little
Thank
girl you got there.
She's awesome.
Very respectful and kind.
She went
Very
frog gigging with us 4 hours that night, 5 different places.
That's what it's all
And was
about.
still up. You know,
And it was
Really?
like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, wasn't
when
it?
we got done.
Wow,
I tell you-
she's a trooper. I tell
Folks-
you, she gets it from her mom.
Folks,
Well, no, honestly,
yeah.
it's something a little, Amanda doesn't talk about it very much online, but you are quite an outdoors person, also
Right.
yes.
an outdoors woman, a angler, and also a
Hunter.
huntress.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen pictures of you with deer from Tennessee. Quite a few pictures with you from deer in Tennessee.
Mhm.
Yeah.
True fact, as much as it
Yeah.
hurts to say.
Now, now, the fact that you ended up marrying Ed, did that hinder your outdoorsmanship at all?
Actually, I wasn't a big
It's a joke.
outdoorsman. Oh,
Is it? Are you
But
kidding
it's
me?
true, though. I wasn't an outdoors person until I met Ed, and
Oh, that's
Ed
incredible.
actually
That's
got
good.
me outdoors.
Oh,
Oh, well,
ah,
that's good.
Sparky.
You know, and folks,
Look at
that's
you.
what it's all about. You know,
Yeah.
She killed her first deer with me.
I
It's
did.
true.
Mhm.
Ed
Wait,
is,
8.5 months pregnant with Macy. She shot a doe.
yes,
Nice.
that is a keeper right there. Absolutely.
My
Any
mom-
woman that's shooting deer while she's pregnant, you put a ring on that.
It was
They're
like
put a ring.
2 weeks. 2 weeks before she had Macy.
Yeah, my mom
Wow.
was having a conniption fit. She was not happy at all.
I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. But it's also, it's great. You know, we watch you guys on social media. We're friends. We talk a lot. We do the hangouts. But the way you guys are bringing up your little girl outdoors is
It's awesome,
just
man.
unbelievable.
We wouldn't
And that's
have
what
it
it's
any
all
other way.
about.
She was 6 months old, I think, when I finally took her fishing.
Was she
In the
really?
stroller. She
I love
fished the first time ever. She fished with me. We were crappie fishing, 4 hours,
Mm.
and never made a peep, sound, nothing. It was
Nice.
it. Oh,
awesome.
sorry.
I was just trying to tell you something about
Oh.
something, but that's okay.
But no, it's amazing what you're doing. You know, the way you're bringing up your daughter outdoors. That's what it's all about. She is the future of the sport.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody that brings their child outdoors, that's what it's all about. You got to get them outdoors. You got to get them excited. That's the future of our sport, and that's how you keep this sport alive.
Just give them that opportunity.
Well, if you think about it too, you know, she's my daughter, so there's going to be a time here soon where, you know, it's about her friends. It's not about daddy anymore. You know,
Yeah.
now it is because she's young. So if I can bring her up in the outdoors and get her focused with that, she'll have to do it with me. So that just keeps the time.
Absolutely.
You know.
It
Yeah, you know,
perpetuates that time
the
together.
thing is, if you have that established in their psyche, if you have that established in their realm of what they do with their free time, then other things are competing with that.
Right.
You don't want it the other way around. You know what I mean? You want other things to be competing with healthy things, and you know, taking kids in the outdoors it's a healthy thing.
She's been turkey hunting with me, deer hunting. I bought her first license last year, her first deer tag. We didn't see nothing that day, but she loved it. I had her in a wagon. She was sitting in the wagon, had all this stuff piled on her, and my gun was in the case. She held the gun, and the second morning, I actually flipped her out of it. She fell out, but yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't thank you guys enough for being here with us,
Yeah,
you know,
man,
to
it's
film this
awesome.
pilot episode, to be on the Fishing Family Network. It's really, we can't thank you enough. You took the trip from Ohio. You're out
12,
here
12
now.
hours, wasn't bad.
12 hours, folks. They came out 12 hours.
12 hours, come see us.
Yeah, to come see us, to come be with you, to come be on the show. It's huge, you know, and the Fishing Family community that we have on social media, it's growing and it's strong, and we can't thank you enough. All right, but we thank you both for being here on the show with us tonight. We're going to do some fishing tomorrow.
Never been on a boat yet.
Oh, it's the first time for everything, and you're on Team Lizard, so that's good. Zero experience on a boat. I like that idea.
There is always that thing called beginner's luck.
Beginner's luck, but we have a lot of beginners. So actually, I think I got more beginners.
There's a lot to do with who's helping you out.
But Ed,
too,
Ed, thank you so much for being here
Thank you.
tonight.
Thank you.
Amanda, thank you so much for being here tonight. We appreciate you. We're going to bring in our next guest.
All right, hold on.
Couches.
You see,
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
he's
man.
up there giving
Thanks, man.
hugs. Makes
Appreciate
me
it.
look good. We're huggers.
See you
We're
soon,
huggers,
man.
folks.
See you.
Yeah, absolutely. Go get some drinks. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, go and enjoy the lobster spread and the mussels and everything. you got
Without a
there.
doubt.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
we're going
we
to do
should-
a quick giveaway.
well,
all right,
I
before our
understand.
next
Maybe
guest.
we should talk to some folks in the chat room.
All right, absolutely. You want to talk to
Pull
folks
back.
in the chat room?
Well, hold on. I gotta.
We got a whole
back
bunch
up.
of people in the chat room. I don't even know if we can say everybody that's in the chat room. There's so many people in the chat room tonight.
Why is this not being
It's
my
Siler
friend?
Are you all right? You got it? You
Yeah,
wanna
kind of
yell?
fell off the radar.
Folks, this happens often where I have to pick up the slack here when he's dropping the ball.
Let's talk to some people in chat room. Let's say hi to some folks.
Absolutely. You know, we got Marcus Schwarm out there. Schwarmy, hey, thank you for coming. We wish you were here. I know that you wanted to be here, but unfortunately things fell through. But we appreciate you at least chatting with us.
It just got a little Schwarmer in here.
It's really Schwarm in here.
Yeah.
Really, really Schwarm in this room. We got Keith. Oh, we got Bucktails here.
Bucktails.
Montauk. Montauk Fisher is in the chat room. This guy's legendary saltwater angler. And I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
But my team has been coached a little bit by a legendary saltwater fisher from New York.
Really?
And he might be named Montauk.
Oh,
he might be named Montauk.
What are you going to do?
All right. So thanks, Keith. We appreciate everything that you've done for us. The tips that you gave us are unbelievable. We're going to take it home for you, brother. And we appreciate that. Stephanie Delgage, Country Mama.
Yep. Country Mama's there.
Deluge.
Deluge.
I
don't know.
Country Mama's in the house. Hey, Country, we appreciate you being here. Stanley Orchard's in the house.
Stanley
Orchard's going to be on the show soon.
He's going to be on. Yeah.
He's going to be on the show soon.
Are we going to have him on after Blue Collar? I think.
Right after Blue Collar.
So what do we have? We just give you a little bit of our lineup. We want to talk about our lineup a little bit?
Yeah, we can talk about the lineup.
Okay, so this week we're filming Hunting for Monsters.
Yep.
Next week
is July 1st. No. Next week is
July 1st.
No. What's today's date? No, it's definitely not July 4th.
Today's 17th.
Today's the 17th, so next week is Stephen Orchard.
Oh, next week is Stephen Orchard.
Next week we got Stephen Orchard on the show. Yep. The week after that, folks, is Aldo Rosado. We got Aldo Rosado.
Yep. Aldo Rosado is going to be on July 1st.
Absolutely. Yep. Can't wait for that show. On July 8th.
Real. If you thought Aldo wasn't real.
Absolutely.
Wrong.
Yep.
A ringy-dingy. Call me back up because Aldo Rosado is real and he's going to be on our show and he's going to be answering as many questions for you folks that you have because he is legitimate.
And he's real.
He is real.
I didn't even know if he was real or not, but he is real. So, July 1st, tune in. Aldo Rosado will be on the show. July 8th, we have Blue Collar
Fishing's coming up.
All right, July 8th, Blue Collar Fishing.
Yeah, he's got a big giveaway coming up.
Hell yes, he does.
Yeah.
Hell yes, he does.
So, we made, he came to us. We made a very big push for him to try to get to his 1,000.
Yeah, on YouTube subscribers. Yeah, that's right.
So he can start monetizing and working with his show. And the big push worked.
Absolutely.
It took a few weeks, but we got him over the mark.
Yeah, got him over the mark. He's up over the mark, nice and stable up there. He's giving away a whole bunch of stuff for his 1,000 subscribers.
Boatload. Yeah, so we want to make sure that everybody knows and understands how to get over and what episode to watch and what to do to get on that 1,000 subscriber giveaway for his YouTube. And there will be all the greatest things there from all the wonderful sponsors that y'all are used to. God, I think there's like One Nice Ride.
Oh,
I think it's Martise. I think it's Jack's Lures.
Next Lures, absolutely. You got BioBaits
BioBaits is in there. Next Gen Baits. Kaba Coffee Chews in there. Far Out Foods is in there.
Everything.
And so many more things. You sent him a box, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's in the mail, but it's coming.
But there's going to be tons of stuff on his giveaway, and so we just want to make sure that everybody's informed about that, plus all the other awesome stuff that my wonderful Blue Collar family has going on their YouTube.
Without
of course.
a doubt.
Yeah.
So let's get to our next guest. We're on a tight schedule. We got a lot of people to bring in here.
Okay, we'll talk a little bit more about our fans on the chat room after this next guest.
Absolutely.
Because you're missing a ton
there's so many things going on. We got so many moving parts tonight. But next guest, I know.
There's a ton of people in there.
I know. Our next guest tonight, we have Sarge the Destroyer.
Sarge.
From Twitter, from YouTube, from Instagram. He's all over the place. This guy's from Massachusetts, and he is unbelievable.
Hey!
What's going on?
Nice.
Hey, buddy.
And also,
make sure to get you the cup with the lips on it.
Thank you.
Because,
it says "Good morning, beautiful."
We all know what that means.
Good morning, beautiful.
Hey, Tiger. Oh, it's so good to see you. So listen, I thought.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, here we go.
I thought.
Joseph.
I'll just have a drink of this Croatian goat latte.
Croatian olive oil.
Yep.
It's the best from Croatia anyway. So I thought I would bring a surprise out to the Fishing Family Network and all Sarge the Destroyer fans, of which there are 7. I've decided that tonight is the freaking night. I can't swear because we're
actually doing
we want kids to be able to see
It's
this.
a clean show.
If
We'll
your
beep you
kids
out.
are still
Don't worry
awake,
about it.
you're a
Yeah.
good parent.
I douched, by the way. So
That ruined it.
I was
So-
to be extra clean.
Long story short, I decided tonight was the freaking night, you guys. Maynard from Maynard's Roundtable and Citizens Guide to the Supernormal is going to be here without his mask.
Without his mask
Maynard!
on.
Maynard! Maynard, get over here, you big teddy bear. Oh, I'm not going to shake hands. We hug here in this family.
All right.
Oh, good. Hey, group hug.
Oh,
Get off.
God.
Get off.
That's great.
Get off.
Oh.
Get off.
All right, fantastic.
Maynard,
Break it
honestly-
up. Break it up.
Maynard, I thought you were taller.
I thought he was tall.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's
weird. Jeez.
So, holy cow, man! This
Yeah.
is Maynard. What are people saying right now?
They're saying that doesn't look like Maynard.
Well, yeah, you're wrong. This is Maynard. I've lived next door to him for 5 years now. So, you know what? You know why you don't recognize him? He doesn't have a sex swing with him at the moment.
That's it.
That's exactly what it is. That's
knew it.
exactly what it is.
So I just, I thought this was the perfect venue to release Maynard to the world. And
I think you're right.
what I
You know?
really did was I just hit his masks. He was actually trying to hide himself behind a large coffee mug
Nice.
with a skull face
guess.
on it. He finds that stuff everywhere.
I tell you.
Yeah.
So, Sarge, you're here with us on the Fishing Family. He just took over the show, folks. That's all right.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
He's
It was
got that
not my
personality where he
intention.
just kind of takes everything
That
over.
was not my plan.
So, Sarge, you're here from Massachusetts.
I'm so
You're a
excited.
native in Massachusetts.
I
You're
am.
on Team Lizard. We had to give you a Team Lizard because we needed somebody that from Massachusetts and knows how to saltwater fish.
Yeah, you made the wrong choice. I called a fishing rod a stick yesterday. I am not the right guy for your team.
Shh.
You're not going to do well.
He didn't know that, folks. The Lizard didn't know that when I gave him.
Monster
Go
did know
team.
that because we grew up in the same town. He's trying to screw over.
Do you
Listen.
see what goes on, folks? This is the kind of I got to deal with this.
You know what's
I deal
great
with
about
him and these massholes. They orchestrated this.
so
stuff.
when we go out on the boat,
Yeah.
we're going for crabs, right?
No, we're gonna go to the strip club afterwards.
Ah, yes, the
Yeah.
foxy lady.
It's
Crabs all around.
Crabs all
Alex's.
around.
Alex's. That's
Alex's. Yeah, Foxy Lady's closed, I believe. I don't
Is
know.
it?
It's been a long time.
I know that
since-
was the classy strip club when I was.
It
growing
was.
up.
That was a
Foxy
classy
Lady.
place. You went to Alex's when you just didn't care.
When you were 15 on a fake ID.
When you were like, listen, I need to see an angry woman with very sharp, pointy heels.
So I was going to Alex's once for a bachelor party. It was a Tuesday. I don't know who does a Tuesday bachelor party. In Tuesday,
People who like Alex's.
Well,
That's
yeah,
when
of
you
course.
go to
No, on
Alex's.
this
That's when it's the
particular
most
Tuesday-
desperate. You're going to get whatever you want.
Right.
what we didn't know when
Yeah,
we booked
right?
Right.
the bachelor party was Tuesday is tiny talent day at Alex's. So we get in there and all of these strippers were midgets.
Little people,
It's
little
tiny
people
talents.
taking over the world.
Tuesday.
You know what?
Tiny
I
talent day.
want to see that for so many reasons, but mostly because I want to be in a room full of people that are shorter than me.
Sorry, I had no idea that you were like 9 feet tall.
What
dude-
blows my
The
mind
dude
is
is
that
huge.
so
I thought
I've
the
been,
guy was like 4'10".
I've been doing videos forever, and I never realized that the fact that I hold the camera like this when I'm yelling at it makes me look extremely short. So everyone thinks I'm a lot shorter than every time I meet somebody from who follows me on YouTube or on Twitter, they're always like, "I thought you were shorter," and I'm like, "I've always been this height for the last 15 years at least. I've always been 5'11".
5'11".
Or 6 feet, depending on who's measuring. If
Well,
the Army measures me, I'm 5'11", but real medical professionals put me at 6 feet.
He's not
After I
6
went
feet,
to,
but yeah.
to Maynard's basement
Oh,
and I
God.
met you the first time, I've been telling everybody you're 6'3".
You're among giants in Maynard's basement.
I was like a Smurf. It was
Because
crazy.
Maynard looks a lot taller in real life. On camera, he's like 5'9", but in real life, he's about 6'4". And then Jordan is easily 6'2", 6'1", maybe, depending on his hairstyle.
God. I was a tiny
We haven't
person.
put Jordan on a lot of videos. We got to get him on some videos eventually. We're related, but he looks like the mailman's baby. Sorry, Mom, but the secret's out.
So Sarge, you're going fishing tomorrow.
I'm very excited
Team
for
Lizard.
fishing.
Team Lizard.
Absolutely. We're excited to have you. What are your expectations tomorrow? Have you thought about it? Are you going out?
I want to
saltwater?
catch. So my older brother is a big fly fisherman. He asked that I not say his name for legal reasons. So, but he's a fly fisherman, and so I'm just hoping to catch something that won't fit in my wallet. Because when you go fly fishing in Massachusetts, most of the fish you catch look like credit cards. So I went fishing with my dad once, and I almost caught a very large fish, and it turned out to be a hobo who had just passed out in the ocean.
Nice.
We saved his life.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Bonus.
You're welcome, Sticky Dave.
Yep. What's in your wallet?
Exactly. So, but frankly, no, I really haven't ever been fishing on the ocean, so I'm very excited. This is a new experience for me. I've only gone fly fishing, which is mostly ballet with waders on.
Really nice.
Yeah, it's like ribbon sticks.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an Olympic sport.
It's a little bit.
Yeah,
sport.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's somebody who spends a lot of money to make those beautiful flies that you just feed
Mhm.
to small fish that you never get back because they bite it off and then
Yeah.
swim away.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, good. I'm glad I spent $100 on that.
It's cathartic.
It is. It's cathartic in the way that
Cathartic.
I shout at the stream as it goes by because I lost $100 lure.
Right.
This is why my brother doesn't let me fish that much. I mostly just hold the net and GoPro for him. I'm really good at holding a net and GoPro, so you guys can fire the camera crew. I'll just
Nice.
embarrass myself instead. They can sit on the boat and eat lobster,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good to me.
have a couple of
The
beers.
camera crew agrees. They would like to sit on the boat and eat lobster.
Guys, I got your back. I can't fish to save my life, but I can point a camera at stuff and maybe get it on film. We don't know until afterwards in post-production.
I'm so glad you're
So-
on my team.
Folks,
I'm
the camera
very
crew
excited to
just
be a part
walked
of
out
your
to the
team.
room after that statement.
I'm very excited to be a part of this giant teddy bears team. I love you, brother.
That's why they're together.
love you,
see
brother.
this, folks?
I love
That's
you,
why
brother.
they're
I love you. Hey,
strategically
brother. I
coming
love you,
on.
brother. Saturday night,
Same
everybody.
Maynard, do you have anything to say? You've been
Maynard,
noticeably
yeah.
quiet. Maynard is not normally this quiet.
No. I think it has something to do
Maynard,
with
can you tell us a little bit about your love affair with Tennessee
There goes the
Williams
show.
plays?
Tennessee Williams.
Yeah.
So there was a girl named Tennessee. And maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, Maynard's
that-
had many love affairs before he met his gorgeous
Yeah.
wife Laura
Yeah.
and moved in next door to me. Maynard and I actually grew up in the same town, but somehow Maynard has a southern accent.
Right.
I don't know what. It's weird because Sonny, Maynard, and I all
From Southie. You know, from Southie.
well,
He's a
yeah,
Southie.
South Boston,
Southie.
yeah.
Since South Boston, Southern.
Southie.
So
yeah.
Maynard Monson and I all grew up in the same city. And I didn't meet Maynard until he moved in next door, and I didn't meet Sonny until I started swearing at people on the internet.
That's right.
So
I immediately fell in love with you, though. Once you started swearing at people, I was like,
yeah, well,
this guy.
I fell in love with you
And
too.
I'm supportive. It's 2019, so I'm supportive in any sort of
Hey,
weird relationships with
That's because you cannot
people who are.
you cannot resist handsome men with a beard.
that's,
Hey,
why we're all here.
that's
naturally.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
He's getting all hot and bothered right now.
He
because
is.
We are all so close.
He is.
I tell you.
Non-binary is
He's
where it's
actually mildly sticky right now. I feel my leg stuck to him at the moment. Ugh, what are you?
You guys in your
Folks,
green.
It's
if you
the
have it,
moisture.
I didn't
it's
get
the
the, I
East
didn't
Coast
get
the
the memo.
moisture.
You didn't get that? Well, you should have worn green so
The
that
green
Monster's dog could yell at you too. His dog is actually a member of the SS. I walked by the car and she just started shouting at me.
Yeah.
And for a moment, I thought I was going to get shot.
We actually have Antifa protesters out front, but we've got them. Security's got them at bay.
And you know what? This is the first time that I'm okay with that because the dog is awful.
Folks, that's not true. And
It's
I'm
not true.
No, it's
She's not
100%
still
true.
trying to get my
She's
dog
not
bred.
a part
That's
of the
whole issue
SS.
right now.
She's not a part of the SS.
what
but
the real problem
Sarge did bring some Antifa.
Look,
proof.
all I know is I saw the dog cutting up some white sheets in the car. I don't know what that means.
a little.
Maybe she's making costumes, but to me it seemed a little bit like she was a big fan of Birth of a Nation.
So
That's all I was
You're
saying.
killing my segment here. You're killing my. I'm trying to get seed for my dog. All right, my dog is a great dog, folks, and she needs the
you
seed.
know what?
And
Her
she is
dog-
a liberal dog too.
As soon as
She is non-discriminatory. She will take black dogs, brown
Yeah,
dogs,
we're
yellow
indiscriminate,
dogs.
absolutely.
Doesn't matter.
I'm sure
She won't take non-binary dogs because she actually does want to breed, but she'll take any dog.
This guy.
I may be Republican, but I'm a
As
liberal
soon as,
individual.
so listen, as soon as the dog mates, I'm sure that she'll give up her ways and stop voting for conservative Republicans and reading the anarchist cookbook.
Boy,
The weird thing is
Bernie
the dog,
Sanders is always out
the
there.
dog started telling me about QAnon conspiracies. So maybe get the dog laid so that she stops watching Tommy Lahren.
Yeah, pretty soon she's gonna have a tinfoil bone.
Right?
Oh, boy.
You know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
worried. I was very
Yeah.
worried about this dog.
What just happened
So
here?
are we fishing tomorrow or what?
We are.
Yes, we are
Let's
fishing
just go
tomorrow.
back to fishing.
Maynard.
Jeez.
What
Sorry,
we're trying
folks.
to do is
They come
catch
all the way out to the Cape to go talk about binary dogs.
non-binary.
Non-binary.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
non-
Whatever.
Non-binary.
Whatever.
Whatever.
You know what?
Oh,
You know what?
boy.
I support your dog regardless of what your dog believes, unless your dog's a racist, because it seems like she's racist.
Well,
I have a
thank-
10, and she was mean. So,
I know.
I mean, you guys are very light skinned compared to me, so I'm worried about
Are
your
you
dog.
kidding me?
My
Well, she
mom.
doesn't like you either.
So the thing is, my mom's Black Irish, and I think the dog could tell.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
I'm actually part black, so
Nope.
yeah.
No, I don't believe that.
Well,
So Maynard. Thank God.
Maynard.
Maynard actually knows how to fish.
He does know how to fish.
Yes.
I was impressed with Maynard's fishing skills. He went out
Thanks
to
for
the
bringing
creek.
him along.
He went out in the creek in our backyard and he caught a turkey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a fish, but the hook got the thing and he ate it.
You know, when I was
So-
about 10
That's all
weeks
that
ago,
matters.
when I
he
was
didn't
10,
cook it though. It was weird. He kept spitting out fish. I was like, Maynard, what are you doing, bro? You know, you could just like pluck those. And he's like, no. I want it all natural. I like my women all
I
natural.
like sushi. Sushi.
sushi.
Sushi is good
Oh,
too.
When I was a kid, we used to go down to the creek and we used to catch chubs. About 10 years old. You know, catch chub.
Was that like a drunk hobo with an erection? I don't understand what Chubbs was.
I was gonna say that sounds very inappropriate for YouTube.
It's you know
It isn't.
it
Very
it
inappropriate.
depends on who's watching.
Yeah.
If it's my fans, it's right on brand.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time. We gotta go.
Oh goodness.
We gotta go. The people from the network are here, and they are very mad.
Folks,
So,
this is Sarge the Destroyer. We got Maynard on the side over there.
Always a
So,
pleasure to have
yeah,
Sarge
thank
Destroyer
you
on our
so
show.
much
thank you
for
for
coming.
having me. I can't wait
Thanks,
for
buddy.
tomorrow. I'm gonna catch all the
Oh,
crabs.
Thank you so
All
much.
the crabs.
Thanks,
Listen,
Maynard. We'll see you
Oh,
tomorrow on the
goodness.
show.
All right.
We're going to take a lot of highlights tomorrow, and we're going to see more of these guys tomorrow on Love You Too. Take care of Sarge. It's
Sarge the
mildly
Destroyer.
inappropriate.
Oh,
Sarge the
goodness.
Destroyer, folks. Let's talk to a couple people in the chat room before we bring our next guest on. Let's see. Where are we going to go? We got Bucktails. We got Mitch Oliver
Oh,
here.
Mitch. He was a big winner last week. Big winner.
Amanda Groff is on here.
Amanda Groff.
Amanda Groff. I think she's a Sarge fan.
She's a Sarge fan.
Yeah, she's a Sarge fan.
Sarge-
I've seen her out there
Oh, she's
before.
Sarge.
Yeah.
Amanda, we hope that you are now a Fishing Family Network fan. Now that we had Sarge, we can convert you. You know, that was the whole game plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, who else we got in here? Who else we got?
Actually, Sandra is here from Southern Rhythm Promotions,
yes,
and
she's in here.
Sandra,
Sandra, our thoughts and prayers
our
have
thoughts
been
and
with
prayers
you.
for you, and thank you for coming. We
Absolutely,
really appreciate you.
absolutely.
We're gonna leave that at that, but we love you, Sandra, and we're always there with you. Blue Rose,
Blue
I believe
Rose
Blue Rose
173,
173 is a Sarge.
Yep.
Sarge family. Aaron Targeson, Mitch Oliver, we got that.
Yeah, we got James Erlauer's in the house.
Yeah, my brother-in-law James
absolutely.
Erlauer's here. I think I saw Uncle Pete too. There he is.
There he
Uncle
is.
Bubba's in the house too.
Bubba.
Uncle Bubba's in the house.
Let's give something away real
Danya.
quick.
Yeah, we should give something away.
Yes. Let's give something-
Danya's here too.
Danya's here.
Nice to
Excellent.
see you, Danya. And
Okay.
what else are we?
I wasn't going to give this away tonight, but since it's a special show and we
All
are
right,
revealing the
special
LKM Cup coming up, we are sure going to do it. And this is what we're going to give away, folks. We have.
This from whom?
I'm getting to it.
All right.
Folks, we have a Jack Van Fleet lure.
What?
Okay, Jack Van Fleet lure. Look at that.
Oh, I like.
You want to hold it?
Yeah, no, I actually watched him test this one,
Yes.
and this was one of my favorites. It took him a little while to get the weight right on this one, but after he finished that one, he got that test going. This is a great buzzer, and
No doubt.
yeah, I love this buzzer.
Absolutely beautiful. Look
So
at that.
all hand constructed, hand carved lure. The weight is absolutely perfect. It actually was a little weird trying to get this weight to make this happen.
Yeah.
But the weirdest little weight on this one for a reason, and that's because this is just a bomb, man. When he ran this to the water. This is a buzzbait hand carved cedar.
Cedar, yes.
Yeah, hand carved cedar buzzbait made by Jack's Lures. Everybody loves Jack's, and we are going to give this away to you right now.
Now, how are we going to do it? Since we're
How are we
both
gonna do
sitting
it?
here, we can't even pick a number.
I'm confused.
Oh my God, I'm thinking.
What
of
are we going to do?
Thinking of a number. Do you have? Let's call the. Want to get somebody from the production crew?
Yes, we'll have some of the production crew.
Will you do a blast for us? And how are we going to get a number?
I'll
I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? Since you're watching the chat, I can put a number on my phone.
Okay.
All right. And as soon as the blast goes, folks, I want a number between 2 and 25. Give it 2 seconds. Hold on 1 second, folks. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I need a number, and the number is set. That's the number.
All right.
All
I
right.
got it.
You see it.
Dude, I exactly was going to think of that number.
Well, get out of my head.
Dude,
get out of my
get
head.
out of my head.
So when the blast goes up, folks, a number between 2 and 25, go with the blast.
All right,
Oh.
there's the blast.
There's the
We
blast.
got 13, 8, 13, 7, 23, 18, 8, 12, 25, 23, 12, 20, 15, 3, stop me anytime, 11, 11, 17,
There is
21,
17.
11.
17. Who was it?
Steve Gammon.
Steve Gammon. He got it. Steve, congratulations. You're going to love this. This is an unbelievable, handcrafted by just a master craftsman, Jack Van
Lures.
Fleet.
Yeah.
All right, this is a Jack's Lures. You're going to absolutely love it. I tell you, if it was mine, I probably wouldn't even throw it. I'd put it on a trophy shelf because if I ever tied a knot that didn't keep this thing on the line,
Yeah, I mean,
if it was my fault putting that in the
Yeah.
water, I'd lose it to a giant fish. But, if I ever lost it to my lot.
the hand carved stuff I order from Jack, it goes up on the studio wall.
Yeah, it does.
The handmade stuff I get from Marty, same thing on the wall.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know I can get other stuff from them that is very fishable, but the very special stuff I tend to keep up on a wall. So goodness gracious, I know everybody out there. I know we've missed a bunch of people in the chat room, and
We'll get back to you.
we'll get back to you. But we got to get our next guests in here.
We got to
Everybody, they were here for the original. Something's going on with that thing
Yep.
right there, and we want to know what's going on with it. The original.
The battery's running low.
Yep, right there in the bag.
In a bag right there, and you will go ahead and make that happen. So the last October they were here for the first episode.
The very first
episode
episode of Hunting for Monsters. They were here the first time. We're refilming that pilot because we didn't get in the can exactly what we wanted. But here we go, folks. We have Stephen and Patrick Williams.
Yes.
From Far Out Foods.
The two Spice guys.
The
ladies
two
and
Spice
gentlemen.
guys.
The two Spice guys.
Oh, yeah, they
I'm
are.
getting
What's
old.
The unverified reigning champion of the Hunting for Monsters
Very
nice.
series.
Absolutely.
Let's
All
not.
right.
No
I brought
fishing
you a gift, man.
experience.
Oh, thank you.
I thought Maynard was taller.
By the way, I'd like to contribute to
What?
Cowboy Coffee Chew.
Oh,
Let's add
boy.
that to a giveaway.
You want to add that to a
Add
giveaway?
that to it.
Nice.
This is going
Oh.
grand prize, I'm thinking.
John, that's
So-
for anybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last time we've had you on the show before.
Yes.
Right? Okay. The first time supposedly the first time was last October when we filmed the first episode of Hunting for
Yes.
Monsters.
Yep.
The first pilot. We're
Yep.
redoing
October
that pilot.
1st. Yep. October 1st.
They were on the show.
They sure
Then you're on the show again. Yep.
for the refilming
yeah.
of the pilot. Absolutely. Well,
No, on LKM Coast.
oh, yes. Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
LKM Coast,
too.
Coast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so everybody, if you weren't familiar, if you haven't seen our previous work, this is Solar Fisherman
Nice to meet you, everyone.
and Fish and Learn. These are the two
Right.
Spice Guys. Also Stephen and Patrick, and they own Far Out Foods. They're the owners, the creators of all those wonderful spices that we give away every week. It's a pleasure to have you guys on the show.
Thanks
Pleasure
for
to be
having
here.
us.
Yeah,
And
thank
it
you.
has been
Yeah.
a pleasure. We have been friends for quite a
Oh,
quite a
for
long
while
period
now.
of time.
Absolutely.
In Twitter
And-
time, yeah.
Twitter
Twitter years.
Yeah,
Social media.
Twitter
time.
years are like dog years.
I tell you.
Let me tell
I
you.
feel like I know you. You know?
Should be like
Yeah.
I don't
elephant
really,
years
but I
or
feel like
something.
It's almost like you're my brother.
All right. So you guys traveled all the way from Georgia
This
to
is crazy. Full
Massachusetts.
drove.
He
Drove.
He drove
Yeah.
up the coast to be here, folks.
I wouldn't miss it.
I mean,
Oh,
I,
wow.
yeah, I
Yeah,
drove
you
too.
did.
drove
Yeah, I
to
came
the
in
airport.
third last time, and I've been practicing from the last year, Sensei. You know?
No, Mr. No commitment to the team. We have no experience.
Yeah.
I didn't say
Winner,
that.
winner.
Yeah.
Last episode, the original pilot, ladies and gentlemen, Team Lizard rocked it.
And folks, just so you know, we are actually refilming that because it never had. I haven't seen it. We don't have that footage anymore, and it's unverified.
That's why I
And
said,
Unverified.
that's why I said I'm the unverified reigning champ.
I saw it with my own two
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
He's got pictures.
I measured and took photos.
If it wasn't for Frank saying no, let's measure that fish again on the ruler board, that extra eighth of an inch would not have.
After he slammed it with a mallet and
Yeah.
flattened
Is it with the same copper statues? The film with the
Oh,
copper statue?
Oh yeah, the copper statue.
So, did you guys see? I posted that footage to our Two Spice Guys channel,
Oh,
and in the pan up of the epic giveaway, right there on the table is the trophy.
was the
And there's actually a record of it.
really?
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
so there was there.
So actually, that trophy, the original trophy,
Was missing.
Steven caught the biggest fish. Team Lizard won, and Steven got the trophy that went missing, and some
that
sort
shoot.
of
Yeah,
menagerie that happened after the epic
epic
giveaway.
Epic giveaway.
It
So
was-
we still owe you.
It was
that
an
trophy.
No.
It was
We're good.
It was an epic trip. It was an epic behind the
No.
scenes experience, and
Yep.
just epic things happened, and we'll just leave it at the epic.
Yes.
No, it had a wonderful time. That's why we came back.
Well, we appreciate you coming back.
We
It's gonna be a
were
great
glad you
day on
had
the
a great
water
time.
tomorrow.
We're
Yeah.
glad you had a great time. We aim to please. We're pleasers.
So,
Yeah.
knowing
Ask
what
my wife.
Well, that extra eighth of an inch, you know.
Is it optical? You have to go look that one up on the YouTube.
So,
I will Google
knowing
that later.
knowing what went on last time out on the water, do you have any expectations this time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What are they?
about.
I like
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Overhang.
Hang on. I'll help you out.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, we know about riptides now.
Yeah.
You know where the
I'm
water
looking forward to
divides. Oh,
riding
yeah.
We know to go stand on the other side of the boat when the riptide is riding.
Yeah.
Oh, let's look. at
We've
that.
actually
Let's not
used that
look at it.
technique back home. We're looking at the river going, we don't need to be here. We need to be over there where the
There's the
riptide
tide.
is.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fish like
Yeah.
moving water.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
They like being
Oh,
outside of moving water.
and
'cause that's what
unlike
bait is
you,
moving.
Sonny, my PB freshwater fish is a striper, 3.5 pounds, like
Oh,
cartwheel, June
nice.
2016, I believe.
Really? So you
So-
have the striper experience.
On a
Freshwater,
drop
Nice.
shot.
3.5 pound
On a
freshwater
drop
striper.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, thankfully, these two yokels are on Team Lizard.
We'll make you proud.
Yeah.
My hat seems much better this year.
I was not disappointed, and you guys were interested, and we talked about different stuff. And you guys, what I love about the two of you is whether it comes to your spices or your fishing or anything in your life, you guys put in the work. And, you know, I mean, that's why we're friends, and that's why I wouldn't choose. I mean, I got so damn lucky to meet the two of you because you guys are phenomenal. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. You guys, what you do, and this is no joke, folks. I don't get paid for this, okay?
No, I pay him nothing. I charge him for the spices.
Yes.
Although I did bring you a gift. I got you a gift.
Yes. They're going to get a big bill one day. No, these two guys.
Hey, I'm expensing this trip eventually. When you get that contract, you're going to get an invoice.
I expensed our trip too. The two of these guys really put that extra effort into their spices. And when they purchase their spices, they do not skimp on the dollars. They take it out of their profits and they provide you with, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I've seen, the best I've ever had.
Best.
Absolute by 10 times. I wouldn't say that. 10 times the best.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean,
in a heartbeat.
and if you don't believe us, buy some spices.
Or win some spices.
Or win some
Free
spices.
Talk
shipping.
to somebody who has.
100%
Talk to
money
us.
back guarantee.
100% money.
In which we've never had to use. Give us a shot. You know what I mean?
Do you have a deal going on for the fishing weekend?
I think you guys want to use your.
Hell yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We want to use it.
What do we got? LKM 15.
LKM 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it's get you 15% off any order. I think there's no minimums on that one.
There's no minimums
Yeah.
and free shipping.
And
Free
free
shipping.
shipping.
All right.
Free shipping.
All right. So listen to me. If you want to believe me and then hate me later, it's not going to happen because there's 100% money back guarantee that no one has ever taken them up on it.
Ever. It'd be so-
LKM 15 will get you 15% off your order
free
and
shipping.
for perpetuity, right?
Yeah, I mean it's always
Free
up there.
shipping.
Yeah.
Free shipping.
This is an LKM coast to coast exclusive code. You know, of course, it's going to be on YouTube.
That's
now,
our
but use it
code.
whenever, you know? Use it
That's our
whenever.
code, LKM 15.
That's right.
And you get yourself 15% off. Plus, there's free shipping right now. This is a special that we're
Free
definitely
shipping's the
No, free
norm.
shipping's forever.
Yeah.
correct.
Free
And
shipping for all.
and
I mean, you want
perpetuity.
to talk about eating a little bit of margins. You know,
Yeah.
everybody has a mental block about, oh, I've got to pay for shipping. Well, we took care of the mental problem. You know?
Right.
We
Yeah.
fixed the glitch.
So
Yeah,
just go buy it.
and
So-
shipping has gone through the roof, ladies and gentlemen. So this is saving you $7, $8, $9 off your order. You might as well go and get yourself 2 extra bags, large bags of spices for it. I'm telling you, if you get the taco, you better buy 2 because you're gonna go
Well,
through it
we've
quick.
now,
You get the
we've now
Cajun,
got the
you
pints
can go through
and the quarts on there
Nice.
now.
Oh, nice.
Which you can use the 15% off on that. And if you want to get a bunch of different flavors, use our multiple sets. You know, we got
Oh,
multiple
yeah.
jar sets, multiple bag sets,
Definitely.
and I make sure you get a little bit off, you know, the more
Yeah.
you order. So
I can tell you one of my favorites though, or my favorite. Wow, you guys got so many spices. One of my favorites, and I think is the go-to for anybody's first order should be that Cajun sprinkle.
always
That
the
Cajun
medium.
sprinkle.
The medium.
Yeah, not the hot.
No.
I mean, the
Oh.
hot's got a little bit of spice to it.
Now, my 7-year-old daughter, she will eat nothing but the hot now.
Really?
But yeah, she's graduated. She's like, Daddy, no more medium. I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Okay.
the same way now.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I,
Yeah,
have
so
to throw,
too.
I have to throw in there for anybody who eats any sort of spice at all. The hot is in this day and age is not that hot. It is our long-term family recipe
Yeah.
that we've had for 35 years, and the hottest thing in there is the cayenne pepper.
Right.
And so
Yeah,
So in terms of today's hot, when you're looking at habaneros
It's
and
not
stuff
like
that,
fire.
it's nothing like the
It's
stuff
not
that-
ridiculous, but if you do like a hint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
it's
if you're
a
not a
hint.
spice eater at all, then yes, the medium
Then it's
is
gonna
the
be, yeah.
medium's the way to go.
Well, I had Uncle Bubba. Uncle Bubba, I sent him. He actually won because I don't, just send people free stuff. If you're my family, you still have to win it because.
Hey, we charge family. We pay for it.
Well, I actually
I
had my
buy my own
family.
bottles. I give it away and I buy my own bottles.
If I don't believe in
Exactly.
it enough to buy it for myself, then who else is gonna? You know.
I have purchased my own Far Foods.
Yeah.
I'm still the #1 leader.
Yes, you are.
I'm the
Largest
#1
order ever.
purchaser of Far Foods.
Whatever.
Eat that-
Another one.
eat that
Another
monster.
Something else.
Uncle Bubba called me. He said, so I made some breakfast sausage with Big Outdoors breakfast sausage. He said, the only complaint I have is I could have used a little more heat in it. And then he says, I went on their website and I noticed you make a Big Guy Outdoors hot.
Well, yeah, that one's not out yet. It's still testing.
Yep.
And actually, Big Guy, he finally got around to trying it out. He's got some notes. He said, let me try some more. And
so I did send him a sample pack with the hot in it.
Good.
So, and my Uncle Bubba is, he's everything, and grinds and makes his own and deer and fish and everything. So it will be interesting to see the feedback I get from Uncle Bubba. Thank you very much for trying out Far Out Foods.
Yes,
I did send to a couple of 3 packets if the wife is on there to Indiana to another guy for some feedback, who is very. Trust me, this is going to be a feedback guy for you guys. So.
Well, the cool thing about the Big Guy Outdoor or the Big Guy breakfast sausage is you can get that, in the pint and quart containers.
Yes.
And I've got it broken down into, you can get a 1 pound equivalent if you just want to try it out and mix it in 1 pound of meat. Then we've got our 6 pound bag, our 12 pound bag, our 25 pound pint, and our 50 pound quart. And then it's 2 tablespoons per pound. You can make as much as you want. Or if you're processing a whole deer, I've had a lot of guys say, hey, we do 50 pounds of sausage or 100 pounds of sausage. Get yourself 2 quarts, dump them in, you're done.
And look forward to some videos on us actually using these products. And
our Far Out Foods channel is going to be coming out with a lot of. We're going to be doing. We actually have been talking about it today here. Rub on our ribs. We do a pulled pork video. We're going to do a sausage video. And of course, if you go look now, we've got our bacon video for our bacon cure, which is discontinued. Get it while you can.
Get it while you can. There's only a little bit left.
Yep.
So so these things are these videos are going to be coming out of Far Out Foods. Obviously, LKM is going to be making videos, catch and cook videos, more with more than just the 30 seconds you get there, the blurbs you get on Twitter with us. We are actually possibly getting a national TV show. It's going to be a catch and cook, and we're going to be having Far Out Foods, but. We're ramping up. It's hot and heavy now from now until hunting season. So everybody stay tuned because we are trying to get the hunting stuff out, trying to get the processing stuff out. Make sure you're keeping your eyes out. Hopefully we get that stuff out in time for season. We already got the Big Guys Outdoor, and hopefully you come up with the hot. I've gotten a lot of people that say the hot is going to be good. So,
we don't do anything that we don't want to eat ourselves.
I agree.
And 2, that we don't feel like has the perfect flavor profile.
And that's what I love about you guys is you don't.
If you're going to do anything in life, folks, go in all the way, or just don't.
And there's a lot of things that are being trialed out there. I still got that ancho chili lime, which I put on some lipster. Sarge was in here, so I'm libtard crazy. No, I put on some lobster and shrimp. 2 days ago, I made that. Why did I make lobster before I came to the East Coast?
Yeah.
But I wanted to get my palate a little warmed up. And then Stripes put out some videos on the pineapple.
I hooked her up
pineapple
with
stripes.
another shaker full so she can go home and
Ooh,
start experimenting with
very
it.
nice.
So, we got stuff in testing. And of course, one people haven't seen a lot either is our Tropical Tango.
Yes.
It's a mango habanero.
Yes. In that one, I actually haven't cracked that one.
Oh,
yet.
man.
So,
Fish, that one is just like, oof.
well, I'm trying to get the lizard lime out, folks, and I'm just running it through the paces. I'm trying on different types of food. I'm trying it on fruit. It is a ancho and a lime. It's very good if you are into.
Did someone just try that on eggs?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I actually sent somebody.
Yeah,
I
Mr.
sent
Stripes.
Yeah.
Stripes
Hubert.
had that.
He
Yeah.
said they do it on their
We
eggs.
actually put some on eggs
I
and it was
like
like hit it out of the park.
Yep.
So
Nice.
I'm like,
Well, I
would
mean,
never
it's
think to do
it's
that.
one of those essentials when if you're into cooking, you need a salt, and you need a citric. You need a acid,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
yeah.
So that's why adding lemon, adding lime, adding orange, adding grapefruit is a form of a natural acid. And what it does for your taste buds is it.
I got so many jokes going right now in my head
Well,
about
like,
acid and
you know,
lizard.
Yeah, man.
He's a chef, and I appreciate where he's coming from. But like, folks, I'm not that scientific, so I'm like, what do I want it to taste like? And I get out my flavors, And I'm like, let's do. I got an idea for some mango habanero. Let's put that together. I'm like, needs a little more sugar. Needs more salt. Let's put some garlic in there. Yeah, okay. Ooh, how about some coriander? Which the tropical tango, the coriander. That's like the secret there.
I haven't
Not
opened that
secret,
one
but-
up yet either. So.
Anyway, yeah, like I just wherever the flavor takes me or whatever I'm trying to like copy or like, but then all that scientific stuff you said. So
Without a doubt, without a doubt. Well, we're gonna wrap this
We
up
gotta
for
wrap
this
this
one
up, folks. Yeah.
because we have you coming back in a couple minutes to reveal the LKM Cup with us anyway.
Yeah.
So
At the end of the show.
at the end of the show, we thank you
And,
for being
and we'll be doing some snippets tomorrow, of course. So
Yeah.
we do some periscopes as we're filming Hunting for Monsters. We want to take you guys along on that journey and see Team Lizard, Team Monster. When
Team Lizard.
Team Lizard.
Oh,
wins.
So I got my next guest coming in right now.
Oh,
They're on
right,
Team
yeah.
Monster, and I'm sure they're going to be saying a little bit different.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
really?
Yeah,
We know we got to make the host look good.
Hey,
but we're
yes,
still
that's
the
right.
host.
The host is
Whoa,
right
whoa.
here.
The
My
host
dead
with the most is
president
over
friends.
here.
My dead president friend's been hanging in the green room. So Team Lizard.
No one made
Trophy.
you Johnny Carson.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Well,
and,
epic man over
you are
here.
correct, sir.
And the villagers said something about LKM Productions is buying pizza.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yes.
So-
Oh, we actually should get that started.
Yeah, why don't you get out of here and go ahead?
After you get out of here, order.
I told them I had their back. So now
Do you
you're
some money?
liable. Yeah, always, Frank. Always.
Oh, God, here
his,
we go.
His money is always valid with us.
His money's no good here, folks. His money's no good.
Thank you very much for having
Yeah,
us.
we'll get
We're
that
glad
back
to be
afterwards.
Thank you very much, Patrick.
See,
Solar
it-
Fisherman, everybody.
It really does pay to come on the show, y'all. I mean,
Thank
y'all
you.
saw this.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Fish and Learn. Ladies and
That's
gentlemen, the two
pleasure.
Spice Guys,
Y'all.
Team Lizard.
Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And good luck tomorrow, but we'll see you in a couple minutes
We'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
when we reveal.
I got your card, I'm going.
LKM.
Copy that. All right.
So, folks,
Sausage and
That
pepperoni
was
with
two
some onions and mushrooms.
that was two Spice Guys. Those guys
Bacon.
are absolutely fantastic.
Pineapple.
Absolutely fantastic.
Pineapple. Secret word, pineapple.
Oh, geez, and here's where the show goes downhill. So, folks, we have let's just say it. We have some fantastic anglers with YouTube channels out there, and they just so happen to be on Team Monster. So I'm excited to introduce to you
Just awesome.
next. We got Fishing Stripes. Come on in. Come on in. We don't bite.
Ugh.
All right. We got Fishing Stripes. We got her husband, Hugh.
Hugh.
And we got my wife. Huntress Monster is going to be jumping on the couch
Huntress.
as well.
The Huntress.
This is exciting because this right here rounds off Team Monster for the rest
Whatever.
Oh, no. We got some
Whatever.
good stuff going on. So,
Whatever.
folks,
Telling you.
so Stripes, we really won them. We really appreciate folks. They came all the way from Texas, to come out here and fish with us on the pilot.
It was a long flight, and boy, are my arms tired.
Goodness. So that's what this is all about. I tell you, it's we can't thank you enough for taking the trip out here. We really appreciate you being here, and I can't wait to stuff it in Frank's face tomorrow when you guys help us.
It's gonna
win
happen, man.
the
It's gonna
competition.
happen.
Well, you guys gotta make it alive till tomorrow morning. I mean, let's remember Nancy Kerrigan for a minute.
Oh,
It could happen.
God, whatever.
Yes, but
So-
who's been making
It's the
your
Cape.
lattes?
It's the Cape. It's the Cape.
But who's been making?
Are you
your-
fishing tomorrow?
she is.
Yes.
So,
I am.
folks, in case you don't know, down on the end of the couch down there, furthest away from me, is Huntress Monster. She's over on social media, also my wife. But she's on Team Monster tomorrow because she wouldn't go on to Team Lizard. She knows how bad he smells. So that's why she's going to be on my boat. Then we have Hugh right there in the center. Now, Hugh, we see you on social media now. You just started popping up after a couple of weeks. You know,
A little bit here, a little bit there.
absolutely. How's it going? How's everything going on social media? Have you been you've seen the community, you're engaging, you're interacting. We see you on YouTube all the time. How do you like it?
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good community, pretty good group of guys and group of people. There's women there too, but they're so inviting and everybody's just great. Everybody's nice. Everybody's supportive of everything that you do.
We appreciate it. Absolutely. I mean, it's so fun to watch you. So we watch your YouTubes.
Yeah.
I mean, you come up with some absolutely fantastic YouTubes. But what people don't realize sometimes is that you guys have 5 kids.
5 kids.
5 kids.
It's 6, isn't it 6?
No, it's fine.
6 sometimes if I have my niece with me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
yeah. Because
yeah,
I was
that's
like
right.
watching the last one. They got a Brady bunch.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's the Brandy bunch.
The Brandy bunch.
That's the way we all became the Brandy
I forgot
bunch.
this song.
UTD series.
Yes, thank you, Montrose Hunter, for these
Lattes.
Croatian latte.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's talk about the show a little bit. Which you was a co-star.
Yeah. he's
This
on there
originally
now.
was your show, though. And
It still is her show.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but I gotta, So Brandy.
Yes.
So originally you started the show, and we are very big. We are very big on including everybody in the fishing family, and Republican, Democrat,
Here
whatever.
we go.
It's not a political statement.
Oh,
It's
here
the
we
fact
go.
that everyone is allowed in the fishing family.
Absolutely.
Men, women, kids. We're just big about, and you are big about expanding, and so we do love our female anglers. Not that they're any different from our male anglers, but the women, our female anglers, are actually kind of special because you have a more emerging market
Yeah.
than a couple of guys doing a fishing show. So,
Without
where has that led you, being a groundbreaker in the YouTube market? There are very few female
Yeah, I
fishing
don't
shows. So.
see that many.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, of course, I follow Darcy,
Yep. Darshizzle. Yep.
and I started following Fishing with Louisa. I think I'm saying that
Yes,
right?
I've seen
I
Fishing
started
with
following
Louisa.
her,
Mhm.
and those are really the only 2 that I watch. But I have not found that many channels.
There are not. There aren't.
No, there really
good
isn't.
half a dozen, maybe at the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
popular ones, but you got something special. You
Yeah.
just started in December.
Yep.
Mm,
You're already growing. You're going to be close to 500 very soon.
that's what I'm hoping for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to be happening.
If
But-
you aren't subscribed to Fishing Stripes on YouTube, go over there, hit the
Yes.
thumbs up, watch a video for more than 2 minutes, watch an episode, hit a thumbs up, and subscribe to Fishing Stripes. She is one
Up
of
and
our
coming.
up and coming,
Absolutely.
for sure.
On top of that, you 2 bring your kids out fishing.
Yes,
Yes.
we try to
Bring
get
your kids to
them
the beach.
involved.
It's a
as much as
lifestyle
possible.
story, and
Yeah.
that's what I really, that's what I really love about your videos, is a lifestyle story. So I can get into the characters, I can get into the struggle.
Mhm.
It's not just fishing. There's so much more. We just talked to Far Out Foods. You had an episode recently.
Actually, yeah. We tested out my new seasoning.
Mhm.
And it's called Fishing Stripes Pineapple?
No, pineapple.
No,
Pineapple
Stripes
Stripes.
pineapple
Stripes
twist.
pineapple twist.
And
sorry.
oh my gosh, we tried it on tuna.
Yeah. It was
Oh
good.
man.
It was delicious. And
Um,
now I'm gonna probably try it on chicken neck.
And you actually ate some shrimp, which you
Yeah,
are not a fan of.
I am not a fan of shrimp at all. And I tasted it with Far Out Foods and I'm like, okay, I might be able to do this.
Would you agree that they make superior spices?
Yes,
Absolutely.
hands down.
Testimony, preach,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen. We're not joking, folks. Their stuff is great. So yeah. Up and coming episodes. What was your last episode?
We went to Surfside overnight.
Mhm.
We did a little bit of night fishing for not the first time, but it was
First time on the beach in
Yeah.
a while.
Yep.
and we caught some huge gaff top
Yep.
and hardheads, and we actually caught a croaker.
Yeah. Oh, you caught a black tip though.
Yeah,
did.
we did
We did.
the day after.
A little too small, right?
Yeah, it was like a shark nugget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I like shark is great.
It is really
Yeah, I'm not a surfer, so I eat shark.
Yeah.
If you surf, you probably don't eat
Yeah.
shark. But shark is delicious, and there are a ton of them in the world.
If you serve, sharks eat you instead.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. You don't want to do lunch.
Yeah.
You'd rather eat lunch.
Don't listen to.
Yeah. Don't get political.
Okay. Don't listen to Greenpeace. There are plenty of sharks to eat. ladies
But
and
I
gentlemen.
believe we caught like 6 different species.
Yeah, I think it was
Nice.
6 total
That's
different
all.
species.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Up and coming. You got something special? Anything up and coming up that?
We plan on hitting the beach a whole lot more, so definitely be looking forward to those.
Summertime. You got the kids.
Yes,
you got the
definitely
whole clan.
kids.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The whole
So
entire
some more
crew.
camping videos, or I should say camper videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Definitely.
We
Yeah,
actually
look at
have
camper
a,
setup. That's a really great setup.
we actually have another Far Out Foods video coming out pretty soon too.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Probably
Can't
this
wait.
week.
Absolutely love your content. Love to watch
Yep.
it. And folks, if you haven't subscribed, like Liz was saying earlier, if you haven't subscribed to Brandy and Hugh, we call you Hugh. Your actual
Yeah.
name is Greg. That's
No,
something
no,
on-
no, no.
All right,
It's
it's
Hugh.
Hugh. Yeah, it's Hugh. It's Hugh. Now it is. We renamed you.
Social media. What do they have?
It is.
What's your YouTube?
YouTube is Fishing Stripes. Same thing with Twitter, Instagram. It's all the
same?
thing.
Fishing Stripes.
You recently nailed your logo down. Have you
Yes.
released that logo yet to anybody?
I put it as my cover photo on my Facebook,
Nice.
but that's
Nice.
about as far as I went with it.
Alright.
I want to get on Teespring and
Yep.
get some T-shirts made.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen for sure.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you if you get a chance, you gotta get this logo out to people because, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the greatest logos I've ever seen.
It is
You know,
the most coolest logo ever.
designed originally by Stripes, and the execution was made by somebody we can't talk about, who is one of the most incredible designers
Without a
that
doubt.
we've ever met. And if you ever want an incredible design, contact us privately and we will make that happen for you. But the designer does not want necessarily their name out there.
Right.
But we will give it to you privately, and wait till you see Stripes. You gotta get it up and show people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you
Do
know
a
what?
tweet.
I will
Show
tweet
people
it.
your new
I will tweet it.
logo and stuff. She did a great job.
She really did. I mean, I showed her what I wanted, and she nailed it.
Yeah, without a doubt.
She does. She
Without
nails
a doubt.
everything.
It has
she
a
does,
pretty
so.
unique story behind it.
Now
so
I gotta
I
ask a
love it.
question.
And that's what I
My
love about
wife.
this. Okay.
My wife,
I was gonna get to that.
she's over there, and she is on Team Monster, folks. And we did that for a reason. Now, Virginia, Huntress Monster, is
She didn't want to be on Team Monster. She told me that she wanted to be on my team.
No, I
now Huntress Monster is a fairly new angler.
I
She
thought
just
she wanted
started
to be a
fishing out
winner
there.
for the first time in her life.
Ha ha, folks, that's a good one. So, Huntress, you recently started fishing with me.
Yes.
How do you like it?
It's addicting.
Would it be nice if you caught fish though? That'd be cool.
I actually don't think that is
A prerequisite to fishing.
I don't think that it's I think that I'm just not very good yet.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of what I'm doing is I'm learning how to cast. I'm learning the different types of weight in the line versus the lures that you can use. I'm learning the way that if you move your rod,
Yeah.
as it like makes
Yeah,
a
you
sound with
attract-
something,
yeah,
you attract
sure.
different
Yeah,
fish.
sure.
So I'm just, learning the basics. I know
Yeah,
that a lot of
yeah.
people started all this when they were really young.
Mhm.
I had the unfortunate experience of being born into a family with mostly girls, and I never really got the opportunity
Sure.
to go fishing as a kid. So for those of you who are out there and who are taking your sons and your daughters fishing, kudos to you. That's awesome. I think that you're doing something amazing. So yes, I do want to catch a fish, and I will. I have no doubt.
You will tomorrow.
Shut up. We'll talk. Quiet yourself. We will talk at the after party. I'll try and accelerate that process of being able to catch fish.
That's actually something else that I'd like to talk to you guys about.
Yeah.
Brandy and the other people who do these YouTube videos,
Yeah.
like they're inspiring to me, and I'd like to try to do something like that, but I don't necessarily want to have my own channel.
Mhm.
You guys are called the Fishing Family Network.
Yes.
Is there a way that I can do a video and maybe just have it on the network and not have it on like
That's a
my
good
own
idea.
channel? Can
Really good
I
idea.
can I just
Why?
put my
Yes,
stuff
there
on-
is. Thank you for bringing that up.
This
Mrs.
wasn't
Monster.
scripted, folks. Believe it or not, this is an actual question because we don't talk, my wife and I, ever.
No, I don't talk to her anymore. But I'll talk to her after the show and teach her how to actually catch fish because no one else is teaching her. You know what's a good idea? Is stick your thumb in the mouth of a pickerel, which is basically a muskie. But on the East Coast, they don't want to call it a muskie; they call it a pickle.
I did that
Stick
on
your thumb
purpose.
in there. It's a good
I
idea.
do that once a year just to remind myself never to do it again.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah. So listen, Fishing Family Network was originally designed for anybody that perhaps wanted to get started. If you want us to help you, we are not trying to co-opt people's content.
No, absolutely.
But if you are somebody and you don't necessarily want to start your own channel, we're happy to feature your stuff on
or
our
we
channel.
can start them off on our channel.
Our
Sometimes I
goal
tell
would be
you,
to start them off.
it's very intimidating. The first time we jumped on YouTube, I tell you, I'm not technologically savvy. It took a long time to even learn how to turn on a YouTube live feed. But now we got the hang of it. We got a lot of support here as well with the network and the people behind the scenes. So if you actually want to start a channel and you want to put it on the Fishing Family Network, we'll start you off until you get familiar with it enough. And
Go ahead,
on
take it
your
to
own.
yourself. We don't want to take away from
I think
anybody
it'd be
else,
great.
but we discovered that there was an opportunity here for people to get a flavor. I mean, if you're the type of person that's going to produce one video per year and you don't want to start your own channel, we're happy to put your video per year on. We want to feature anybody who wants to be featured on this is the Fishing Family Network. It was built for the fishing
I know
family,
it seems like it's just us, but it's really not. That's not what it was. That's not what our goal was. Yeah, we started off. It's only been 3 months though, if you think about it. It really hasn't been that long. But yeah, absolutely. Let's start talking.
It's for our personal entertainment.
As a matter of fact, that's how we started. Like, hey, you want to laugh? Let's put it up
let's do this.
online.
Yeah, we'll see you guys Monday night.
That's
8 p.m. Central.
Absolutely. You know what time it is?
Oh,
we got an LKM Cup.
That's right.
Yeah, it's 9:40.
It's 9:40, folks.
Geez.
We got to get everybody back in here. Give us 2 seconds. We're gonna get these folks off the couch. Hey, we can't thank you guys enough for stopping by. First of all, second, for being on Team Monster, the winning team for tomorrow, and third, for being here for the LKM Cup, which we're revealing in 2 minutes, folks. In 2 minutes. Give us 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
Striperoons. Good luck to you
so
tomorrow.
much, Brandy.
Good luck.
Always a pleasure.
Good luck, folks.
Virginia. Oh, we'll see in just a second. We're going to get everybody back in here, folks. So stand by. You're going to see a blank screen for about 30 seconds because I got to walk out and walk back in. All right, so give me just 1 second. All right, folks, we ready? Are you ready? How you feeling?
Do a skit in front of YouTube. What? Just walk in and say something.
All right, I'm going.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, all right, I'm going in. I'm going in. We just got to get everybody together. All right. So I want to get this thing right. Ooh, that's my butt. I'm sure I just showed everybody.
Oh, yeah, YouTube appreciates that.
Yes, of course they do.
What else they can watch?
Right?
Do you want us to come?
We want everybody in here.
Okay.
Yep. We'll get everything out of the way.
I haul it out the door.
All right. That's it.
I wish I had Lizard staying with Team Lizard, Monster staying with Team Monster.
I'm thinking that's it's us versus them. I agree. I agree.
Wow.
Oh,
We're all
wait.
good
Wrong
friends.
direction.
No, we
Wrong
sure
direction.
are. We sure are until tomorrow.
Yeah, but hey, but we're gonna win, so that's all right. I love you guys. That trophy is fucking mine, just so you know.
I love it.
Freaking mine.
We'll
Excuse
see
me.
about
Well, you
that.
got to get through me first.
Yeah.
Where is the lizard?
He's in the back.
The lizard's in the bathroom.
Team
Monster on this because he's a Nancy.
Team Monster on this
Team
side.
Monster on this side.
Even dogs don't like him.
As soon as we see.
That's you, the dog's been barking at.
Well, it's because I'm wearing a
He's
green
just waiting
shirt.
for one
You
folks.
can jump up high enough, touch that fan.
I don't.
Oh, uh-oh, Zane.
All right.
Now
We are
he's
live.
tall.
Yes.
Look how tall man it is.
All
All right, man. Enough.
All right, Lizard.
I want to give a special
You gotta
shout
be with
out.
your team.
Well, you got to get over here on the side.
Team Lizard. Team
Hey, we're still live, folks.
Oh, we are. We're still live.
So here we are, folks.
He broke all of his fingers.
It's
So,
the time that everybody's been waiting for. All right, this is the reveal of angling's newest and most prestigious trophy. It's the LKM Cup, shall we?
LKM Cup. For everyone, folks.
Wow.
And there it is.
All right.
Nice.
question.
Belongs to
Yes.
me.
Can I lick it?
Once you
Yes.
Once
Go
you-
for it.
Get over here, you big bastard.
Hey, that was the
Tastes-
first person ever to lick the LKM Cup. And it
Tastes
happened
like-
In
tastes like metal.
history.
And we're gonna lose now because I touched it.
It's okay. I sleep with it, so we're good.
Oh,
Lizard.
that
Okay,
explains
hey,
why
Lizard
it's
did it.
sticky.
Lizard. All right. So here it is. Folks, you're going to have the opportunity to fish for the LKM Cup. We're coming to you soon. We're going to bring the trophy. You're going to have a chance to fish against us. Get your name on that trophy. It's going to be yours someday. But this is for everybody. We're excited to have it. We're excited to start it. This sport means a lot to us. The community means a lot to us.
Hey, Lizard, you still got that banana?
You leave that, yes.
Folks, thank you very much
Yes.
for joining us here on LKM Coast to Coast, all on the East
Thanks,
Coast.
everyone.
We have everybody here from the
Minute,
fishing
say
family.
goodbye.
We are going to
See you later. Take care, everybody.
Folks,
Take care.
we're out of here. We'll see you next
It's
week.
mine today.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.